Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the 5th week of October. I am running a little bit behind. I have not uploaded any videos in the month of October, so I'm trying to play catch up. Once again, I'm so sorry about that. But today we are going to be checking in from Saturday the 26th through Thursday the 31st of October. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, on the 26th, I did have to get gas, so I did spend $48 to get a full tank of gas. On that same day, I also did go to a Vietnamese restaurant with my boyfriend. It is not called Pho, but I just put Pho on there because I don't remember the restaurant name, but I did spend $45 out of my date's cash envelope there. And then I also did use my sinking fund for $150 because on the 23rd, which was on Wednesday, was my dad's birthday along with my mom's sister. They both have the same birthday, but they didn't they were not born on the same year, but they're both from October 23rd. So I did give my dad $100 and then I did give my aunt $50. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit something so they can treat themselves. So $150 is coming out of birthdays. And then on the 27th, I did go to Target and I did buy my boyfriend's niece some gifts. It was only $50 worth. Her birthday was actually October 22nd and she turned 1 year old. And then on the 26th, we are Catholic, so she did get baptized. And then it was also her birthday party on the same day. So that was $50. Oh, I put $150 on accident, but that is $50. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's definitely a 1. Okay, there we go. I was able to wipe that out. On that day as well, I did go to Jim Boy's and I did spend for my restaurant's cash envelope, and that was a total of $18 that I spent there. Hadn't been to Jim Boy's in forever, but I did spend $18, and that was it for the 27th. On the 28th and the 29th, those 2 days were actually no spend days, so I will go ahead and mark those off. Oh, well. It had been a very long time actually that I didn't make this mistake. So Target and Jim Boy's, those were on the 27th, which was Sunday. So let me move this one as well, if only I can. There we go. That's going over here. On the 30th, I did get Panera bread, and that cost me $11. That is coming out of my restaurant's cash envelope. I did decide to get that for lunch that day because I was really like in the mood to like eat a soup. So then I got a broccoli cheddar soup and then a grilled cheese. Wasn't a fan. It was actually the first time that I was eating at Panera. The soup was okay, but definitely the grilled cheese is something that I would not get again. I know that grilled cheese are just like very simple. It's just bread, maybe butter, and some cheese. But I didn't really like the cheese for whatever reason, so I would not get that again. But on that same day, I also did get my eyebrows done, or my threading done, and that did cost $30. I do have a new color for sinking fund since I did run out of the blue. So now I have the color rose that I will be using for sinking funds. Okay, and then that would be it for the 30th. On the 31st, I did get some In-N-Out, and that did cost me $7. Which is coming out of my restaurant's cash envelope. And then on that same day, I also did pay my dad for the car insurance. That was $2,000. and that was for 1 year worth of car insurance along with the AAA membership for the roadside assistance. So that was $2,000 coming out of my car insurance sinking fund. And those are actually all of my transactions for the week. So let's go ahead and move over to my weekly check-in spread so we can go ahead and check in. So this is my weekly check-in spread. It is from the 26th to the 31st. And here I have my categories. So I have 50 in dates, gas has 100, groceries 120, restaurants 50, and spending also has 50. Unbudgeted is just a placeholder in case I do have unbudgeted expenses. So let's go ahead and start. So for dates, I know that I do have one transaction, and it is this one right here for $45. So I spent $45. I started with 50, so that means that I do have $5 remaining. Moving on to gas, I know I did get gas once, and that was $48 for a full tank of gas. So I spent $48, and I did have 100 to start with, so that gives me 52 remaining. Moving on to groceries, I actually did not spend anything, so that will be 0, and then I still have $120 remaining. Moving on to restaurants, I know that I did have a couple of restaurants. So first I have Jim Boyce here, which is $18. Then I have Panera Bread, which is $11, so that is $29, and then I have 7 here. So $29, $30, $36. So our total is $36 for restaurants. And then I did start with 50, so that means 14 is remaining. And spending, I actually did not spend anything, so that gives me $50. And then unbudgeted, I didn't have anything, thankfully, so that is nothing there. I don't have much to work with this time around, so I only have a 20, 2 10s, two 5s, which makes that 30, and then $21 bills, which makes it 50. So hopefully I do have enough change to unstuff my wallet. So first off, I do have dates. I'm gonna remove the 50, and I did spend 45. I'm just gonna grab, we'll do $5 bills, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $5 are remaining in dates. Moving on to gas, I did spend 48. So I will take the 50. Yeah, I'll take the 50, or maybe I will take the 2. Yeah, we'll take these just in case I need them later. We'll take those. We still have 50, and then I need 2 1s since I did spend 48 and I put down 50. So we have $52 remaining in gas. Moving on to groceries. I will just count because we actually didn't spend 20, 40, 60, 81, and 120. So 120 there. Now for restaurants, we do have 50 here. I did spend 36, so I'll take the 20s and bring back 4 1s. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It looks like we actually didn't really need much of the change, really only the $1 bills, but it's better to have more than not enough. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4 1s. So I have 5, 10 here. So this is 10, this is 20. That's not going to work out. So I'll put this down and then take 2 20s. So this is 40 and then 10, so $50, which is what I started with to make change. And this is what we unstuffed. I grabbed my calculator really quick so I can calculate how much I unstuffed. So 45 for dates. Then I have 48 for gas. Yeah, 93. And then 36 for restaurants. So 129. Let's make sure that is what I have here. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 129. That is going back to my credit cards to pay off those credit cards. I am not sure that I will actually need this much money here. I do have 3 20s, a 10, 2 5s, and 21, so that makes it 100. I am unstuffing a bigger amount, but I don't know if I'll actually need it, but just in case, I do have that money available there. So I am going to start unstuffing my sinking funds. So first off, I do have beauty, and I did get my threading done, so I do need to unstuff 30. So I'll just take a 20 and a 10, and that is 30. I now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I have 130 remaining in beauty. Moving on to birthdays, I did use my checking account money for my dad and my aunt, so I am unstuffing 150. So I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150. I'll leave the 2 10s there, the 2 5s, and then I'll take everything else. Yeah, I don't think I'll need the 100. Let's see. Let me actually mark those up. So I do have beauty here and birthdays. Moving on, I will go to gifts. Actually, car insurance. So car insurance, we do have placeholders. I actually already gave my dad that money. I just had to take out the placeholders. So there it is. And then lastly, we do have gifts, which is going to be 50. 20, 40, 45, 50. So actually needed absolutely none of the change. So I do have $10 remaining in gifts. And that is all for the sinking funds. So let me just mark off gifts and car insurance. I didn't touch any of the ones, so I will actually grab those. So this is 20, 30, 40, 40, and let me take 1, 2, 3. So this is 100 if I counted right. So I'm gonna bring out my calculator, see how much I should have unstuffed. Okay, it looks like it should be 2,230. So let's see. I have 2,000 here, so this should be 230. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30. Perfect. So that's all going back to the bank. The placeholders, like I said, the 2,000. I actually already took it out of the bank. So that's good to go. It's just that I'm going to put 230 back, some into my checkings and then some into my credit cards. So let me go ahead and mark off all of the transactions here. So I do have gifts for 50, 150, Target for 50. Then I have threading for 30 and car insurance for 2,000. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.